Okay, Aquarius, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for this upcoming week. And I'm going to start with my Chinese fortune cookie oracle here. And I used these in last week's readings, but I wanted to use them again this week. Future. Okay. Says you may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Another sign got this one also, and it reminds me of the rapper Future. But anyways, all right. So I'm using a new deck this week. Okay, so for Aquarius, for this upcoming week, and if you guys like this at the end, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really appreciate that. And you guys probably know, especially if you watch my channel, that every sign has a power color, and yours is blue. Okay. So there are air signs, water signs, and fire signs here. There's not a sign that really stands out to me, but you do have a lot of fire here and air. So fire signs and air signs. And I'm just looking at the cards here for a minute. So you have a couple fours here. Okay, and so the number 4 is about stability and foundations. Also about like taking a leap of faith. All right, so you start off here with the Ace of Swords. And with the Ace of Swords, this is about having like mental clarity. And it's a card of victory. It's triumph over difficulties. And some of you could have had a challenging beginning, but right now it shows that it's time to focus on new opportunities. You have the 8 of Cups next to it, and that's about the need to move on. I don't know if something's... It can also be feeling abandonment also, by the way. So some of you might be feeling like I don't know if you have abandonment issues type thing, or if you're feeling abandoned. And others of you, it's just kind of like you could be seeking meaning or going on a spiritual quest, or maybe even travel. But it shows that it's a perfect time to start a new phase in your life. And like I said, that with the card next to it, it's about time to focus on new opportunities, and this is a perfect time to start a new phase in your life. All right, next here you have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands shows that you're inspirational, and it looks like you're full of creative ideas. And some of you might be in a leadership role, and others of you might be an entrepreneur. Also, it does show that some of you might be a little rash or impulsive, and sometimes a little controlling, but I know a lot of us can be that way at times. So, but it does show again that like you're motivational, or some of you are motivational. Okay, so next you have the Four of Wands here. So the Four of Wands is being satisfied with what you've accomplished so far. And it shows that some of you may have found a newfound zest for life. So maybe with this new stuff coming through, maybe you have this newfound also zest for life, which does play into new opportunities and like kind of like moving on. And like I said, perfect time to start a new phase. So this could also be plans for marriage. So some of you might either be thinking about marriage or planning for marriage. Maybe with this newfound zest that you have, some of you want to start planning for marriage. But it is about celebrating, celebrating good times. Okay, next here is the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, that shows successful first steps. So it's initial success on something. And it says to keep on planning, keep moving forward. And if you can, delegate action to others. Like if there's things, keep on going, keep moving forward. This might mean travel also for some of you. And it can be travel to foreign lands also. Or maybe whoever you're going to meet has a foreign background. Or whoever you're going to not meet, whoever you're going to marry, maybe is either foreign or has a foreign type background, maybe. Or you're just going to travel to a foreign place. But okay. Next here you have the Four of Cups. So that shows maybe there's been some missed opportunities or you're missing the point on something. Maybe there's distractions, maybe even a little boredom. But the card says wake up. Some of you might have some fears, doubt, insecurities going on. Maybe being a little stubborn also. But the stubbornness can keep you from doing the right thing and from right timing of things. So wake up. I don't know if some of you guys kind of in your head a little bit, because next you have the Two of Swords here, and this is like indecision. And I don't know if there's something you've been overanalyzing here, but it looks like you need to make a decision on something. And this shows that you have mental clarity and triumph over difficulties. So hopefully whatever's been in your head here, or maybe you've been thinking a lot or overanalyzing something a lot, hopefully you have that mental clarity, because it comes out right there showing that you do. This also says you have no need to prove yourself, and that you know you can handle things that come your way, which is good. Next you have the Magician, and the Magician says if you believe it, you can do it. Just have confidence. And this card is about taking action. It shows that it's time to take action. So yeah, the card is also says acknowledge your inner power and potential, and that you have all the right stuff. You have everything that you need. Next, you have the Six of Swords here. So this is the end of challenging times, and shows that things looking up. If they're not looking up now, things are going to, they'll be looking up, and there'll be improvements. And again, it comes up with like a journey or travel or relocation. So maybe some of you might even be relocating to a foreign land, or just travel for some of you. Could also be someone at a distance that maybe you're thinking about. With this, it indicates foreign lands, but it could be something at a distance. And then same with the Six of Swords. It could be something talking about someone at a distance type thing. So maybe the person that, for some, that you're marrying is at a distance, or something, or someone that you're thinking about here. Maybe you feel like you had a missed opportunity with somebody who's at a distance from you. So somebody who doesn't live right by you type thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull an oracle here. Sometimes I do another tarot card from a different deck, but I'm just going to do a tarot, oracle card here. Okay, and it says, be bold and make the first move. Now it's kind of hard to see the card. All right, so if you have be bold and make the first move, you have this card says future. You have these other cards saying now's a perfect time to start a new phase in your life. And you have, if you believe it, you can do it. Make the first move, so get going on something here. Make a choice and get going. All right, you guys, if you like this, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really appreciate it. All right, you guys, thanks a lot.